women are ready and willing to change on the outside, but they're like absolutely not ready at all to do the inner work to change themselves. And it is so hard to get a woman to realize, like, no, bitch, you are wrong. You're insufferable. You're selfish. You have no integrity. You're a fucking bum. You're a slob. You're scatterbrain. You just do so much bullshit and you can't get it right. Like, that's a big discrepancy in between men. Men will sit there and like take a verbal beating, which we hand out freely in the Masculine Empowerment Network, and change these dudes' lives, right? Women refuse to take accountability. I mean, watch Fresh and Fit. Watch Fresh and Fit. How many of these chicks are still willing to run off and get a BBL, right? Brazilian butt lift that could literally kill them, literally end their lives, but refuse to like ask themselves why they're being low.
They are. The women are changing what the men don't care about. The men don't care about the big old lips.
Yes, they do.
And no, they do it. The women are doing that for themselves.
Yeah.
Because the men don't care about it. The men would rather a woman change her stinking attitude than put on all that makeup and hair and everything. That's what the men want. But the women will go out there like, oh, I'm going to change this, I'm going to change that. If you look at a man and the man said, yeah, he's fat. The man will if he's feeling bad about himself, he wants to make sense. He'll go and hit the gym. What's the woman going to do? Go and do? Get a BBL, get her lips done, put on her makeup, put on her hair, and stay the big old fat person that she is and say, oh, it's body positivity. The men don't even want that. And the women are not getting all this cosmetic surgery for the men. They're getting it for themselves. You can't turn around. What man wants a woman that's going to turn around, go and have an operation? They can't sit on a plane because her ass has been injected or been interfered with. She got to lie there on her stomach. You think the men want that? Or wake up in the morning before you got to hit the house. She's got to put on. I'm sure I worried about some of the men because they must go out with a woman. Ooh. And then when they wake up in the morning, they think, who the hell is she? By the time you take everything off, women need to change their attitude before they change their makeup. I'm sure that even more than that, change your attitude. Because women will go out there and they want to change this, they want to change that, all the things that don't count. If you learn to, the same way women can go out there and learn to put makeup on, learn to cook, learn to wash by hand, learn to paint the man.
That is so outdated.
That's what you need to do.
That's outdated, girl.
She's that girl.
That's outdated.
She's right.
For who?
It's not outdated, Brittany. What the do you know? You can't even keep a man. You're 30. You're single. You're a single mother. You're a 30-year-old single mother, and you cannot keep a man. What do you know? You don't know shit. And you know why she said that's outdated? Because she got triggered inside herself. Here, you have to see. You have on the panel. You have 3 younger women, and I say younger compared to Aunt Jenny, who's 50-something. All these grandmas in their 30s. Okay, grandma, single, bad attitude. What does that tell you? What, literally, this is exactly what I was just talking about. Look, these chicks, if you offered them, hey, like, you know what, we're going to give you a 12-week total body makeover. We're going to do your lips. We're going to do your ass. We're going to do your tits. We're going to get you in fucking diet. We're going to get your personal trainer. We're going to do everything. Every single one of these chicks would do it. But if they're like, okay, we're going to tell you these 12-week how to stop being a slut and be a good wife class, I guarantee you these chicks would not do it. Why? Because it's hard. It's hard work. It's hard work to look in the mirror and accept that you fucking suck and you need to do better. And that's why men have these hard conversations with themselves every single day. And they fucking change their lives. And the chicks, women are falling behind. The only reason to be like, oh, women are getting more degrees and women are getting more corporate positions. Yeah, you know why? Because society is literally collectively getting behind women and pushing them. And they're still it up. If society collectively got behind men and pushed them, we'd have a fucking new golden or crystal era of our time. So these chicks sit here and they're doing this shit, and it's hilarious. For one, I just love watching when they're destroying themselves. I'm like, good, fuck you, see you later. I'm out. I can't deal with this. Okay.
I'm saying it's like we had literally just talked about this off camera when you guys came from the airport, when we were talking about what's the value system or the point system for a woman who cooks versus a woman who can suck good dick and fuck well.
But you can cook and suck as well.
No, but what I'm saying is that Pearl, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but quoting her was that when she interviewed people on the street, that there was more points given to something like a sexual return as opposed to, oh, wash dishes by hand, there's a dishwasher. Why cook? We can eat out. There's a chef. People don't give a about that.
That's what they think.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. When you're talking to idiots on the street, they don't give a. But a man who wants a house in order, he wants a good meal cooked by a decent woman. Okay. I dated a girl last year, right? This Chinese feminist, psycho. Okay. Sex was great. Her body was amazing, but that's all that she could do. She was a liability. She could barely do housework. She could barely cook. She could barely clean. She can do anything that shit but pussy fire. And where is she now? I'll tell you where she is.
She belongs to the streets.
Back to the streets she goes. Because in the long term, a man needs a woman that can help maintain the household and help him on his life's journey. And we talk about that in the Dark Past Harem, because that's the backbone of building a harem. We talk about a lot more, and you're going to get some free samples here soon. But the bottom line is, you see, this is like, Brittany has been a hoe her whole life. Brittany Renner's like literally, like, that's what she's talking about. She's known for being a hoe. And so all she knows how to do is hoe shit. Like, oh, well, I'm just going to suck some dick. I'm going to do this. Like, eating food, but everything's cooked in seed oils. Oh, do you even know what seed oil is doing to you? Of course you don't. You're too busy writing your fucking whole books and like throwing a pity party for yourself. Guys, right here, Jawad says right here, the ride or die female. Bro, like I said, when I dated Miss MLD, right? Miss MLD was like a 6, 7 out of 10. But she helped me build a multi-million-dollar earning industry. These hoes in the past, suck some good dick. Yeah. Where are they now? Back on the streets where they belong, ruining someone else's life. You can't build with that long term. And bum dudes, which are bum dudes are everywhere, okay? Bum dudes will prioritize a chick that gives good sex over a woman that can help him on his life journey. And fucking Brittany doesn't get it because all she's been doing is advertising herself sexually. And when you advertise yourself sexually, only bum dudes come out. If I see a woman advertising herself sexually on social media, I think to myself, wow, there's easy sex for me. Posting her legs, posting her pants and yoga pants, and just only seeing her legs there, right? With the little crease with her pussy in the middle. When I see
you have accepted the truth.
When I see a girl posting shit like that, I know to myself, okay, this bitch is a streetwalker. She's 1,000% streetwalker. But when I see a woman who has a fucking, honestly, the greatest indicator of a good woman for me, she doesn't have Instagram, or like it's a fucking very simple Instagram with like her, you know, her parents and a picture of her dog and a picture of her food and shit like that. Then I know to myself, oh, okay, this is actually like a decent woman. And then I start doing a little deep dive and then I meet her. Okay. Then I can tell myself that like, okay, this chick has a better chance. Okay. Because look, the bottom line is this too. I think a lot of guys give women too much fucking freedom. Okay. Listen, you got to treat a woman in your life like how the police treat minorities and black people, guilty until proven innocent. And the crime she's committing is going. That's how you need to treat her. And as soon as you meet her, it is in your best interest to think to yourself, all right, this chick is a hoe. And she is going to be a hoe in my mind and nothing but a hoe until she proves me otherwise. If that's not the case, then I don't want anything to deal with it. Okay. Because you're going to have more emotional pain and suffering as a man by assuming a chick is not a hoe and then finding out later that she is a hoe than you will by meeting the chick and be like, okay, she's a hoe. I'm going to assume she's a hoe, only a hoe. And then moving forward with things, if she proves herself otherwise, then it's going to be legit. Well, like I said, I want to talk about the past, right? When I met Miss MLD, I thought she was a hoe when I first met her. I was like, I think she's a hoe. And guess what? I found out over time she wasn't a hoe. I was like, wow, what a fucking great surprise. All right. But a lot of dudes out here, shout out to my homie right here, Steven Johnson, speaking nothing but facts. Thank you so much, bro. You straight up, you got to just find out. Okay, you just got to find out.
So if you had accepted the truth,
if they're a hoe or not. And like, bottom line. And then when you find out they're a hoe, you better realize it better go off in your head. You better think like this right here. Streetwalker confirmed. And then you got to treat her accordingly. Don't treat her like anything other than the hoe she is. And get rid of her quick because hoes do nothing but drag you down.